Okay folks, whoops, turn it this way. Here we are on our second hole and we have another penny, and I managed to not scrape this one, and it is a 1996. So there we go for this hole. It's about 4 inches down. Alrighty, let's go have a look and see what we can find in the next hole. Okay folks, this is our third hole, and this piece was about, probably a ½ inch down, and I was foiled by the foil. And here we go. That's good to get that out of there anyway. Okay, let's go see what we can find in the next hole. Well, here we are, hole number 4, and just barely, probably an inch down, and another piece of foil. Always fun to find foil. Anyway, it's kind of rough and sharp, and it's a harder piece. I'm not sure what it's from, but good to get that out of here. So somebody... Well folks, for hole 4, can't even tell where my hole was, can you? But there it is. And we were foiled by the foil for hole number 5. What you gonna do, huh? Alrighty, I've lost track of how many holes this is. I'm thinking it's hole number 6, but what we found was that chunk of cast. I think it's cast aluminum. It's too light to be lead or steel. No, actually, it's maybe it is cast. Maybe it is lead, but it's something broken off of something. But there we go. So that's this hole. Let's go see what. Right, we are on hole number 7, or maybe it's 8. I'm not sure which, but anyway, we are on one of those holes. All right, well here we are at hole number 8.5. We'll say. I'm not sure if it's 8 or 9, so we'll call it 8.5. And we pulled up another penny. It's a 1959 penny, almost as old as me, but not quite. So there we go. 1959 there. Let's see, the other side's a little dirty. We'll have to give Queen Victoria a bath, or not Victoria, Queen Elizabeth a bath when we get home. But underneath all that grime is the right-facing picture of Queen Elizabeth II. Alrighty, let's go see what we can find in the next hole. Alrighty, well this will be hole number 9, I'm going to call it. Might be hole number 10, but I'll call it number 9. And just spent 10 minutes digging around, fighting around, and we got a lovely ring pull. Whoa, well I wanted a ring, but that's not... Okay folks, here we have hole number 10, and I just found something that I would never have expected to find in the middle of a sports field. It's a crotal bell. Look at that. A little bent up there on that one side. I think I might have done that. I don't see any scratch marks, but it looks like everything's there except for the knob on the top. But I'm just flabbergasted to find a crotal bell in the middle of a sports field. But I'll take it. That's great. Alrighty. So that's hole number 10 on this 10-hole challenge. Nobody challenged me to do it, but I decided I'd challenge myself. So there we go, 10 holes. And got 4 good finds, 3 pennies and the crotal bell. Wow, that's better than finding a ring. All right, I'll fill up my hole and I'll head home. Well, I couldn't resist. I was swinging away on my way out of the park, and this is hole number 11, and I found part of a horseshoe. Look, you can see it's almost worn out before it came off the horse, and there's part of the horseshoe nail stuck in there still. So I thought it was kind of a cool find. So there must have been a farm here, crotal bell, and now part of a horseshoe. So that's pretty neat. All right, this I might be back, I might not. So we'll see if I find anything else on the way out of the park. Okay, here's hole number 12, I believe. And out of this hole, we got a 1964 nickel. In case you didn't know, I'm in Canada, so that's why we have, I keep digging up Canadian money. Makes sense. See if I can get in there on that. There's young Queen Elizabeth. And on this side, turned around, there's the beaver. And 1964. Great, good stuff. Well, I may or may not be back, depending if I catch something else on the way out. Well, stop for one last hole. So there's the hole there. And what we found was a 1961 penny. It's pretty dirty, but that's what it is. 1960. Alrighty, just dug another, well, didn't even dig actually, just about a 1/4 inch below the loose dirt here. We found a 1993 penny. So there we go, another penny. So I got more than my 2 cents. Alrighty, we're here for the final wrap up. So first of all, we have the, what do they call it, the pile of shame. So we've got that top bolt there, looks pretty new. It was a surface line. Then there was that strange looking little nail. 1, 2, 3 crumpled up pieces of can. This thing, I'm not sure what it is, but it almost looks like it could be an emblem of something that's gotten bent in half. And then, of course, the ring. I got a ring. That's a ring pull. And my other surface find was a shoelace. Woo! Look at that. Shoelace. All right, then we'll get up to here. So we got our horseshoe, or part of a horseshoe. Although I think it might be a pony shoe. I'm just amazed at how thin that wore before it fell off. And as you can see, it still has a nail, part of a nail in there. So we have that. I said to my wife, does that mean I'm only half lucky and that half luck is wearing out? And she said, she just looked at me. I don't think she said anything. Then we have our nickel, which is, get the camera to focus, there it is. And it is a 1964. And then we have our 5 pennies. And the first one, they're pretty bad shape. Come on, focus camera. Oh, it goes. Well, this one this is the one I couldn't make the date out on. Or at least I couldn't with my naked eye, so I'm not sure what year that one is, I don't know. Then we have this one. And it is a can't tell. This is the one that's got 2 years on it, so it must be like a celebration coin. Then we have this one. I'm going to get it turned over here. And that is a upside down. Turn it around. 19. Huh. Get this thing turned around the right way here. I think it's a 1989 if I remember rightly. And there we go. No, 1959. 1959. This one I dinged, and it's 1950 something. I can't make it out, but I put a nice gouge in it with the trowel. And then last but not least, we have a 1996 penny. So that was my thing. I arrived there at the field at about 20 after 6 and was home by 8:30. So it was probably about a 10-minute drive to where I was digging. But oh, I forgot. This is my favorite find of the day. Like, who would go to a sports field and expect to find a crotal bell? Oops, there's a hole there that I still filled in, and it still has the clapper inside. The only thing missing is the little loop off the top where you would fasten it on, and that's probably why it fell off. Alrighty, so that's my little metal detecting adventure for today. People know that I do metal detect, but haven't ever done it on my YouTube channel before. And several people said, well, you should do at least one. So here we go. I've done at least one now. So I hope you enjoy this. I'm not doing any cooking today, but I'll be back to doing some cooking next Tuesday. So be sure to tune in. And until Friday, when we have our chapter 8, I believe it is,